Hi, welcome back to Coding at Home. The game that we are gonna play today is called Walk as Long as You Can. And this is our instruction set for today. So we have just three tiles that are the yellow one, the gray one, and the red one. And the yellow one means turn left, meaning that when I enter with my robot this tile, I have to turn left before going ahead. While in this case, I have to go straight, so this means that I have to exit this tile from the opposite edge with respect to the one from which I entered in it. And this is a turn right tile, meaning that I have to turn right before moving forward. Okay, so I would like to point out that these tiles, with respect to the previous ones that had footprints in them, provide additional degrees of freedom because we can enter these tiles from any edge. For instance, I could enter the yellow one from here and exit from here. I could enter the gray one from here and exit here. And I could enter, for instance, the red one from here and turn right would mean going in this direction. Okay? So, as you can see, this is very different from what happened with footprints because footprints had these peculiar features of having just one entry edge and one exit edge. So this means that I could use this tile only from here and then exit from here. Okay? The game of today is called Walk as Long as You Can because it's a competitive game that will be played by two players of teams, and I will play it against Anna.
Hi.
Hi, Anna. We are starting from opposite sides of the checkered board, and the two players have to build their paths just by placing tiles, the colored tiles, along the path, starting from their own starting points. So this means that if this is Anna's starting point, the first tile she has to place has to be placed here, while I have to make my first move here. And then we can go wherever we want according to the colors that we will place along the path. But our goal is to stay on the checkered board as long as we can. So this means that each player has to try to build a path which is longer of the other player's path. Okay? Instead of playing in this checkered board, I would like to show you how to play in this simple grid. And to this purpose, I annotate the starting point for Anna and the starting point for myself in this way. And we will use just the colors, directly coloring the boxes of the grid in order to make our moves. So, Anna, could you please move first?
Yes.
Okay. I go straight. Okay, can you see what is going on? So, since Anna used the yellow color for the first box, this means that her robot has to turn left, then move to this other box and go straight. So Anna's next move will be here, while my next move will be here because I decided to go straight over the first box. So I keep going straight ahead. She's turning right, I'm turning left. she's going straight and I'm going straight. Okay, now this is very, very important as a move for Anna, because we are about to meet on this box. And as you can see, her robot is arriving from here, while mine is arriving from here. So we are meeting at that point. And the decision that Anna is gonna take for the color to be placed on this box will also affect my path. Okay? But she won't block me, because I can go over her tile, just because these specific tiles allow the robots to enter the tile from any edge. So we are gonna enter the same box from different edges. So please, Anna, make your move. Okay, now it's my turn, and look what happens. So right now, since I'm arriving from here, turn right for me means turning right, going straight, turning right again, and my next move will be here. So this means that I have now to place my color here, and the three tiles that Anna has already placed along her path can be also counted as tiles in my path. Okay, so right now it looks like some kind of gift that Anna gave me. So I decided to go straight here. And let's look at what Anna has to do now. So left, right, right. So here is your next move. Okay, right again. I was taking the wrong color. Why I'm saying that this is the wrong color? Because if I decided to use yellow in this box, arriving from here, yellow means going out of the checkered board, and this means being out of the game. At this time, I'm still winning the game potentially, just because my path is longer than Anna's path. But since she has already the possibility, she can move while I am already out of the game, she can make her path much longer than mine before exiting. Instead, if I decide to use red here, I'm still in the checkered board, and I can try to make my path longer than Anna's one. Okay, wow. So let's look at Anna's path. Left, right, straight, right, 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 straight. Here is your next move. Okay, so let me do this. We are gonna meet again, but once again is up to Anna to decide which is our common move. This is a good one, because I'm arriving from here, and by going right I have to go straight and exit. So this is my exit point. while Anna can still play because she's her path. Whoop. Here is your next move. So now it's up to you to finish your path, making it as long as you can, or at least longer than mine. So you have to check carefully how many tiles, how many boxes I visited before exiting, and you can make any path longer than mine to win. Okay. Okay.
This way? No.
As you like. Wow. Why not? Yeah, I think that a red makes the path long enough and then you finish. Okay, now we have to count. First of all, can you just guess which is the exit point for Anna? Without simulating the entire path. Let me just follow the path. So yellow. So we have also to count the boxes. Okay. So you count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
20. Okay, it's also nice to see how many times her path goes over the same boxes. So this means that we can make on this checkered board using colors paths that are even longer than the entire number of boxes that we have on the checkered board. So when I said that for winning the game you have to visit a number of boxes which is larger than the number of boxes visited by the other team is not completely correct, because instead you have to make your path longer than the other team ones. So in this case, let's see how long is my path.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Much shorter. So Anna won the game. In order to tell you how to play with the tiles instead of the colors on the grid, I provide this sheet of paper that contains just, you see, empty tiles that can be colored and then cut along the edges. So for instance, we could decide to color with yellow these 3 columns, use red for these 3 and gray for these ones. And Anna, can you please take care of some of them? We are not gonna color all of them, but just a few. For instance, just a row, complete row with the 3 colors, in order to see you then that we can. Okay, can you please cut it? And then just to show you how to place the tiles on the checkered board instead of coloring the boxes. But you can imagine that the game is very, very similar. The only advantage is the fact that you can reuse the box, or even change your mind if you made the wrong move. Okay. Okay. Don't be too precise. Let me get rid of this. Great. There you have it. Also the scissors. Okay, because now we can just cut them this way. Okay, here we are. These are not enough to play the game because in principle we could have to place 25 tiles on the board, and starting from here and from here we could have played just by taking tiles from here and deciding to go straight, then turn left, then turn right, and so on. Okay? So, this is another way of playing the same game. And I have a couple of questions for you now. So, the first question, and you should be able to answer based on the match that we played together, is what happens when the two paths collide. So, are the two players blocking each other or not? I'd like also to ask you if this game that has been presented as a two-player game could be played by 3 or 4 teams or players. Okay? So those are open questions for you. See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.